Hi everyone, welcome back to K-Pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating Eyes One's Secret Story of the Swan. That was a mouthful. Yeah. For those of you new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction kind of deal. I've watched this video more than a few times already. What we're going to do here is, we're going to watch the official music video first of all, okay? And I won't pause or anything. I might make a comment here or there. And then we're going to watch the story performance version of the video so we can get a better look at their choreography, because Eyes One has 12 girls, and usually with a group that large, the choreography has to be on point, and with Eyes One, their choreo is on point, and so that's a spectacle to behold, and we could, it just looks cool, and I want to appreciate those things too. So, and share that with you all, okay? Yeah, let's just Eyes One. So this song came out about what, 3 weeks ago? Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago. It's fairly recent, and yeah, it has a more anthem feel. I believe that I use the term anthem. It's got a more anthem-esque feel to their previous releases. Their debut single was La Vie en Rose, and then that was followed by Violetta. Then they had a Japanese release called Vampire, which I liked Vampire. That was cool. The Japanese market gets all the cool songs. Anyway, but yeah, let's just dive right into it. Okay, so here's Eyes One's Secret Story of the Swan. Here we go. I like that horns, or those horns, excuse me, in the beginning. Dun, dun, dun. That's why I use that word anthem to describe it. And that beat drop. I like the added rhythm here during this part. Alright, we have our pre-chorus build-up here. 12 girls, jeez. The obligatory rap part. It works for me. That's a cool shot. I'm going to talk about the video production later. I really like these horns during the chorus. It's a nice counterpoint to the girls' airy voices. Excuse me. And that is kind of catchy, saying Swan 3 times like that. Okay, our bridge. Dance break! This is one of the few girls I know, Cheon, because, well, I'll tell you guys later why I can pick her out. That was cool. Oh, that's a nice little vocal riff in the background. Sakura-chan. That's her name, Sakura. The girl earlier. I love their logo. Their logo is really, I never realized how important this was in K-pop when you brand your K-pop group. How you stylize your group's name. The best one I've ever seen was probably EXID. Oh my God, their logo is insane. And their name pops up in a video. But like with Eyes One, I just like how there's just I don't believe I'm rewatching. It's just how the logo is formed. Boom. I just think I don't know. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I think it's cool. Earlier, what part was it? Hold on. She's by the watch. Hold on. Yeah, that's a nice. I like this shot here. So the video production, I gotta be okay. So it's an appreciation video. If I really don't like a song, I just won't talk about it on my channel. Okay. I do generally enjoy Eyes One Secret Story of the Swan. The video, however, I think it's kind of a shame because all 12 girls look magnificent. But there's a little heavy, the use of green screen and the special effects, it's a little too heavy-handed for my taste, personally, okay? I'm not saying it's a terrible awful video, I'm not saying that, but for me, it's a little much. However, but this particular shot I do like. Yeah, I think it worked out really well. Hold on. Oh, that's a great shot right there. Yeah, like right here. With the she's against like the watch. So I mean, yeah, that production that was fine. But like, I wasn't a fan of like the car. The car really bothered me. The flying car, and I have nothing against flying cars. I'm a big fan of the original Grease with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, that's her name. And in the end of Grease, they fly off in a car. I love that stuff. I think it's great. Hold on, where was it? There we go. Performance film. Hold on for a second. Let me just keep this on mute. While it plays. Yeah. So we'll watch it. I'm just keeping this on mute, and I want to talk about the group. And this is aimed towards newer viewers of K-pop. So Eyes One is, I guess the term would be temporary project group. They are the result of an hopefully dead series now. I'm not sure. They should make another one. The series used to be called Produce 101. And it was, it's Produce 101. And it was the third season of Produce 101. Which I think they called Produce 48 instead. And they took like the top 12 girls, okay, in this like musical competition show and these girls were already trainees at other companies. I did not watch Produce 48. Out of the Produce series, I only watched like the first season, because that first season's so iconic. IOI, right? That gave you such wonderful talents like Somi, Sejong. Sejong's a great vocalist, and the goddess of dance herself, Changha, and most of Pristin. Anyway, so that was the first season. Second season, they switched to a boy group, okay, and that was called 101. 101, okay, very popular. So those groups lasted for about a year, okay, because these networks, they want money, right? Hey, the public's invested in this competition show. You call in, you spend your 20 cents and you call in to vote, or you text, excuse me. So you get personally invested. And, the person you voted for won and they made it. They placed among the final team and they promote for a whole year. And yeah, I mean, it's a moneymaker for these agencies and whatever. And eventually, to ride off of that popularity, at the end of the year, each agency takes their trainee back, okay, and they put him in another group with varying degrees of success. Longtime K-pop fans know what I'm talking about. So with season 3, you got Produce 48. Eyes One was formed. I did not watch Produce 48. I think there are 3 or 4 Japanese. I think there's 3. I'm not positive. If you're, what's their fandom name called again? if you're a fan of Eyes One, you're a Wiz One or a Wise One, like WIZ, then the asterisk ONE. Yeah, which is it's a pretty badass name. So yeah, yeah. If you're a Wise One, I got that wrong, or Wiz One, let me know. Um, yeah, but no. So what their debut song was late fall. I think it was November of 2018. It was a song called La Vie en Rose. It wasn't my favorite song, but I deeply respected the talent and skills they all had. You know, I watched the video a couple times before I realized that the song was not for me, but that didn't stop me from respecting and appreciating what all 12 girls had to offer. And then, like 2019, it was spring 2019, they came out with their second song, Violetta, which I liked. I jammed it to Violetta. It was a cool song. They were supposed to have come back with this song called, well, okay, hold on. They were supposed to come back in like November, I think, of 2019, but there's a scandal with the show. I'm not going to get into it. If you're really super curious, if you Google, type in the words Produce 101 X1 scandal, and you'll see how it relates to this group. Okay, but through no fault of their own, their activities were paused. You know, and no one knew what was no one knows what was gonna happen to them, and they were finally in the clear, and they came out with a song called Fiesta, like in March, late February or March. I think it was late February. You know, Fiesta wasn't my favorite, but again, 12 talented young ladies singing and dancing. I respected their effort. I thought it was cool. So, and now this song just came out like 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, and it's. I mean, you know, yeah. So so Eyes One shattered like records in Korea for a girl group. Like their first week sales. So like for Fiesta, which came out like I said earlier this year, like February, March, I think they sold like 300,000 albums within 1 week, which is a lot for a girl group. Previously, the record holder was Twice, and Twice I think was like 150,000 albums in the first week. So Eyes One just shattered that completely. And then for this one, they shattered the previous record. So it was even more. So yeah, there are a lot. So they have a big following in Japan. A lot of the hardcore Japanese fans for Eyes One. I think that mainly has to do with the three Japanese members, the Japanese members in Eyes One. You know, they have that appeal. You know, there's a certain demographic that will consume this kind of music where it's marketed as bright, happy, beautiful. We got a bunch of women here. You know, there's 12 of them. Take your pick. So yeah, and like I usually, and I'll go to my normal statement when I talk about how attractive or handsome a K-pop idol is. That's not the end. It's for that person's talent. I mean, it's not just a skin deep thing. Okay, all the girls are super talented. They're not just pretty faces. Okay, they're they could sing, they could dance. Anyway, let's hold on for a second. I don't want to watch the entire beginning. Hold on, let me go there. Okay, and unmute it. So long time. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's Wiz Ones or Wise Ones for your fandom name. If you're a fan of Eyes One, I'm sorry, I don't know the names of like 10 out of the 12 girls. I only know Sakura, and I only know Cheon. Okay, so anyway, let's listen to the song again, and now we can appreciate their choreography. There is something to be said, and I've talked about this with on my other appreciation videos, when there's like a really large group, whether it's a large guy group or large girl group, you can't, the technical expectations for the choreography are exacting, and you have to give credit to all the people, all the group members that really work hard at it, because it's a beautiful thing to behold. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, people dancing in sync, or they're dancing in this beautiful formation. I mean, it's because again, just the opening part, I love it. And hold on, when they start singing, they sway back and forth like that. It's not hard, nothing super technical about it, but the fact that they all do it, again, K-pop is a spectacle. It's marketed as a spectacle, and there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy the spectacle, and I'm pretty damn sure there's a bunch of people who are diehard IZ*ONE's fans that love the spectacle of this group as well. So, alright, sorry, that's the last time I come back. Oh, that's Chaeyeon in the front, in the beginning there, or earlier. No, she's on the side. Okay, so. Okay, so wait, I'm trying to pause it at a good spot. There we go. Those are the two I know. For those of you new to K-pop, Sakura, they love Sakura. They love her. She's just like, I read somewhere during a fan sign or fan meeting, fans have given her a PlayStation 4 and a Nintendo Switch. I mean, it's not uncommon to give a gift to your idol during these fan signs. Usually the gifts are like, whether it's like a small doll or some food or a freaking game console. I mean, that's that's on a totally different level. Chaeyeon on the left here, I know because I'm a fan of Twice. And when Twice was formed through a competition show as well. Oh, I would argue that competition show was slightly better because there was no voting, or the voting didn't matter. The one person who decided who's going to be in Twice was the boss of the company, Jin Young Park. And Chaeyeon here was she was a contestant along with her sister, Chaeryeong. And unfortunately, Chaeyeon got eliminated really early on that show. But I remember I was impressed with her dancing. And her sister, Chaeryeong, I always have problems pronouncing her sister's name because it's Chaeryong. The R really throws me off. Her sister is now in ITZY, which is a great group. I love ITZY. ITZY's, they're great. Anyway, it's commonly talked about in K-pop circles how Chaeyeon is a top tier dancer that deserves to be representative of her K-pop generation. So people will put, if you go on K-pop discussion groups on the internet, when they talk about who's a really good dancer, people will throw names like Momo from Twice, Seulgi from Red Velvet, Lisa from Blackpink, Yua from Oh My Girl. Some people will throw Chaeyeon's name in there, superseding the names I just mentioned. Okay, again, these things are subjective, but she is a very good dancer. She's very talented. I mean, I even recognize that. I remember that from back on 16, and I was sad when she got eliminated so early. So those are the two I know. Musically, I like, it's the typical composition for a pop song, right? Soft beats, making sure the girls' voices shine. All right, but it's, I like it. It's catchy. This part right here, so there's, the rhythm gets a little harder. You know something's coming. There's this pre-chorus build-up. I love the horns in the chorus, going and again saying "Swan, Swan, Swan." Who would have thought that would be catchy? Their choreography doesn't look complicated, but you know what? It doesn't have to, because they're still expending energy. Okay, they're always in movement. All right. I like this part with the rap and Cheon here is dancing. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back to that. Yeah, she's a. I don't know the name of the rapper, but I like how Cheon is there. It's a very pretty melody in the background. You know, the producer laying down the track knew what he was doing there. He or she, I don't know the gender of the producer. You know, some drum machine ramping up in the background. Can't find this in Western music. 12 girls like this. Okay, we got our bridge. Alright, we got our dance break with Cheon. You notice how Sakura is on Cheon's left. Man, she looks just like her sister. She looks just like her sister. They have a very distinct genetic look, you know, family look, you know, and it's endearing. Good facial expression. I like that effect. Oh, so she's doing that vocal riff. Okay. The one with the red hair. Of course, we end with Sakura-chan in the center. So, I normally don't follow, like, so Sakura, she first appeared on my radar for an entirely different reason. I'm a big Red Velvet fan. And last year, there was like this variety show, like where people came over and cooked at someone's house. And Sakura was like a host on the show, I think. And I think she was a host or she was a guest, I can't remember. But Wendy from Red Velvet was there as well, and it was endearing to watch the both of them interact. And Sakura, you know, they just showed a clip of like Sakura in her dorm room, you know, like as she's packing things or what's in her luggage, you know, because her home's in Japan, so she's living out of a suitcase while promoting in Korea. She's got her Red Velvet light stick, you know, and I think she's her favorite member of Red Velvet is Irene, so you know that's cool. And recently for this Secret Story of the Swan promotions, I think she got a picture with Oh My Girl, the Mangne Aaron, I think. So yeah, and I'm sure she's a wonderful person or whatnot, but for some reason I don't understand. You know, she's super popular, like really popular. I know she was in that AKB48 group that's really popular in Japan. So that has something to do with it. But yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, her popularity is out of this world. But no, I'm really happy that IZ*ONE is doing music, because what happened to them last fall was criminal. You know, when they had to like be on like pause because of other things that it wasn't their fault. That happened to them. Yeah, so they have a 2.5-year contract. Then they got to go back to they get scattered to the winds. So I figure they got less than a year now. So I'd say by their last song should come out maybe like in March 2021, maybe, or something like that. So yeah, I don't know the exact. So I expect like at least like 2 or 3 more singles out of them, title tracks. So yeah. But anyway, so that was Eyes One, Secret Story of the Swan. Thank you for spending the last 25 minutes with me. I appreciate your time as always. Um, yeah, I'll be back with another video. I'm gonna rest for a couple days. You know, it's the weekend. I'm gonna take a break. But I'll definitely be back in a few days with another video to appreciate on this channel. All right. Please stay safe. This is still crazy out there, so stay healthy, protect yourself, protect other people, and be good to each other. I will catch you all later. Oops. Okay. Bye bye for now. Take care.